small forward at 6'7".
Coach. Teams hoping to use this game to get back on track.
Yeah, Kevin, when you're struggling, sometimes you just need that one win to get you going, and then you can be propelled in the right direction. Don't underestimate the power of having some positive momentum.
Well said. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening line. We'll see Barnes and Sohan playing forward. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagny in at the 2 guard. Wembanyama up top. He's guarded by Williams.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Henderson against Paul. Walker in the corner. Back to Henderson. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Wembanyama. Drives to the hoop. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Paul. The rebound by Grant.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to Henderson. Back to Grant. Banked in off the glass.
And get your best scores, high percentage looks, offensive strategy 101. Grant delivering.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Sharp. Here's Sohan. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, it's something we don't see a whole lot in games. Just too aggressive going up.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Williams. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Paul finds Barnes. In the corner, Sohan with it. Wembanyama outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Henderson dishes to Walker. Barnes against Sharp. The shot's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Out to Henderson. It's Sharp, top of the key. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. For 3, Henderson. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. Barnes looking around. Here's Champagnie. Fires from 14. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Sharp. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got his second bucket.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
But drive by Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Grant. And that one's good. Barnes.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Henderson outside. Sharp with a screen on Paul. Top of the key. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Andre Ayton out there with Klingon. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Benton in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
On defense, Portland, they trail by 1. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Simons. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench into a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA, and confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much. And it's Simons missing. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Jones, the pass to Bassi. Jones with it. Hasn't made one yet. 5 on the clock. Vassell outside. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Jones, no luck. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Avdia kicks to Simons. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Jones. Bassi, the pass to Vassell. There's the screen. Fires for 3. Benton with the rebound. Portland leading, and the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Simons surveying the D. Outside, Avdia. The tray. Again, percent clip in quarter number 2. Jones from outside. Rebound by Williams. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Simons. Outside, Avdia. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Vassell. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
San Antonio ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Henderson. Sinks that one from the post. Henderson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbound. Well done.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 2. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the 2. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Henderson against Paul. Here's Sharp. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Henderson finds Walker. Grant on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Paul with the steal. Here's Champagnie.
I tell you what, he earned his money on it.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
The play is under video review by NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review
The action
play.
is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Sharp, the pass to Ayton. Buries the long-range jumper. Ayton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Henderson with the screen for Sharp. Pass to Walker. Back to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Grant outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Champagnie. From outside, off the mark. Portland leading by 8. And they're pushing it up.
2 minutes.
It's up a 3. A putback. Victor Wembanyama galloping in for the finish.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Knocked loose. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Drains the three-pointer. Grant's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Portland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. 1:15 left in the third. Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Jabari Walker. Avdia comes in for Grant, and it's Simons in for Henderson. There's a screen. Collins wide open, he fires, and it's San Antonio with another.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Jones, and he banks in the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Sharp against Jones. Sharp, the pass to Simons. The shot by Sharp, nobody around, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. And a miss there on the triple. Right side, Avdia. Ayton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Anthony Simons. Bob Williams is out there with Klingon. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Benton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Jabari Walker's checked in for Klingon. Grant comes in for Avdia. Jaden Sharp's checked in for Delano Banton. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons. Andre Ayton's checked in for Williams. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Grant gets a wide-open look. Sharp on the wing. Offensive rebound. Williams. Out to Henderson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Vassell finds Paul. From outside the arc. Traps in the tray. Vassell's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Ayton against Wembanyama. Here's Sharp, and he dunks it down.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson kicks to Grant. Williams a screen on Barnes. Clock at 6. Back to Grant. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Paul, right side. Here's Sohan. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
2 minutes in the game.
Henderson finds Sharp. Grant sets a screen for Sharp. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
And stolen by Barnes. There's the 3. And the dunk by Sohan.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Vassell was screen on Ayton. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 35 seconds left in the fourth. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. Score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Money!
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
Here's Sharp. Good work there as it goes. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Grant. And then Henderson with the dunk. So the Trailblazers win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to... Well, Grant... Tonight, we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the 2 spot.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Young. And here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Sharp. Now here's Henderson. Outside Sharp. Grant outside. 4-3. No luck on that one.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Really nice defense. I like it when Grant decides to take it himself after he gets that steal. Clear runway.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
Johnson on the wing. Fires for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Henderson against Young. Outside Sharp. Grant with a screen on Hunter. It's Sharp with the drive. And that one is hammered home.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
The kick out to Johnson. The 3 ball. Portland with a rebound. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Young against Henderson. Johnson a screen on Henderson. Young with the bucket.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Up top, Henderson. Guarded by Young. Sharp against Young. Williams a screen on Young. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer Sharp. Capella with a rebound. Hawks trail by 3. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, B.A., since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside. Grant's always looking for those seams, so when he finds one, he'll rip right into it, like his aggressiveness there.
Young, the pass to Robbie. Outside Hunter. Capella, screen on Grant. The kick out to Young. Offline with a 3.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Williams with the screen. Sharp passes to Aiden. Grant outside. Aiden, a screen on Young. Here's Grant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. Like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Now here's Young. Oh, Williams with the block. The drive by Henderson. Puts up a 3. It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Anthony Simons out there with Avdia. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Reith in at the power forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Bogdanovich, that's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Simons outside Thybulle. Back to Simons. Up top Avdia. Wide open. Basket counts. Avdia's got his first bucket in this one.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has looked absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Outside Thybulle. Pass to Avdia. To the right side. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Really good passing wing. Risa Shea isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's Simons. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Risa Shea. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. And it's blocked by Thybulle. Here's Klingon driving to the basket, and he banks in the layup. And it's an 8-point Portland lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Pass to Thybulle. Here's Daniels. Bogdanovich from long range sinks the tray. And now just a 3-point Portland lead.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
On the wing, Simon. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the pick. And it's Simons missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Klingon. Back to Thibault. Simons outside. Pure from three-point range. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Nance. Sinks it from distance. Nance has got his first 3 points of the game.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and good decision-making, helping out that possession.
Outside Thybulle. Pass to Reith. Back to Thybulle. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Simons, a screen on Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich against Avdia. Simons, right side. Here's Klingon. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
26. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the 2-guard spot.
And good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his team's always finished in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
Pass to Roddy for the tie. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. They set a pick. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Atlanta with possession here. Johnson a screen on Henderson. There's Young with the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
It's all about smart choices, and Trae Young's making them right now.
Henderson against Young. Sharp finds Ayton. It's stolen by Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Grant. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot. Young inside. Defended by Henderson.
The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, the soft teardrop by Young.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Young against Henderson. Clock at 6. And finished off by Hunter.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Henderson against Young. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Ayton, the screen on Hunter. And here's Ayton from the corner. Hunter with the rebound.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A line change here for Portland. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Simons outside. Pass to Reith. Avdia outside. Here's Reith. Avdia finds Simons. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Atlanta leading by 3. Okongwu inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Denny Avdia. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Simons. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
Man, B.A., can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Simons left side. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rounds.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Simons outside. Let's go with a 3. Offensive board. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Daniels. Give him 8. The kick out to Nance. Lets the 3 fly. The shot comes out. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Scoot and Sharp with a backcourt set. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
This is what it's been since halftime. remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious. He got his timing down.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Young with it. Now Sharp defending. And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaden Sharp. That's his first foul. Portland making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. Here's Young. Young drives it in. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. The three is up. Another three for Atlanta.
And draining it from the corner pocket, Hunter knows how to shake free from those spots.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Now Young with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Young does it himself. All alone at the rim. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Young looking for an opening. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And he drops a first. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Back to Sharp. They set the screen. Outside for Henderson. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Henderson against Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper, getting that ball close in.
Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella in the high post. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Blazers trail by 8. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Sharp. Thibault, a screen on Hunter. Sharp with it, and it's Young picking him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Now Young with a steal.
And just turns it over in one of the most irritating ways possible. I mean, what was that?
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
Sharp, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the screen by Johnson. Fires the 3. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got 8 points here in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team...
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10.
Now, Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Johnson inside. He's against Ayton. And here's Hunter for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Capella, screen on Henderson. Young from long range. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Young, here we go. There's the screen by Johnson. Hunter in the post. He's covered by Ayton. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Thibault, a screen on Young. Henderson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
From Baptiste Thibault.
Young against Henderson. From behind the arc. Young can't hit. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent.
Up next, the Hawks taking on the Spurs. For it. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live. And Richard. These teams both look to impose their will on the backboard.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Young, and it's Roddy in at the 2 guard. Now, here is Young. 5 to shoot over Paul. Young, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Champagny. Now Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. Back to Hunter. Young outside. Clock at 6. Fades away. Rebounded by the Spurs. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here is Young. Launches a 3. Paul grabs the board. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good. Barnes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Roddy. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The kick out to Young. Launches it. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 3. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Another miss by Young.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Champagny. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, here is Young. Nothing on the board. Jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. Roddy the pass to Young. And a fast break now for the Spurs. All against Young. Barnes outside. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 12, and it's in there. The Hawks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, great look there. Young off a pass will normally knock those down.
Right wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Johnson. The three. And Victor Wembanyama gets the three. Wembanyama's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Roddy for the three. Another three for Atlanta.
For 3.
Paul looking over the floor. Rebound by the Hawks. Now here's Johnson. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get the set. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashe. Okongwu is out there with Nance, and it's Daniels in at the point. Pass to Bassie. Johnson up top. They set the pick. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Ooh, we're getting a chance to see Johnson's athleticism. This man can really get up and throw it down.
Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here is Daniels, defended by Jones. Nance, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson down low. He's covered by Daniels. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Jones kicks to Collins. Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Back to Daniels. On the wing, Nance. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Vassell outside. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Collins. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Over Okongwu. Again, the Spurs good for two.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here is Daniels. No scoring in this one. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Vassell against Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Bassey. Johnson for 3. Goes up again. Okongwu knocks it away. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Vassell, no good.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Collins with it. Down low. Bogdanovich with it. Jones covering. The score now all even. Daniels has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Johnson sets the screen for Jones. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Nance a screen on Vassell. Such a wide open look. Bogdanovich has got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Jones dishes to Johnson. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Jones. Vassell sends a screen for Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie in a shooting guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with.
It's easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Paul finds Wembanyama. Back to Paul from the arc. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
First team foul.
Young against Paul. Pass to Roddy. Back to Young. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. San Antonio leading. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan. He can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Spurs foul. Champagne. First personal foul. Second team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Roddy. In the corner, it's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. San Antonio leading by 4. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Hunter. Was shot by Paul. No good. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And such an advantage when you have a big guy like Capella who can change ends like a guard. Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Screen by Capella. Roddy the pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
Here's Young. Pass to Roddy. Young outside. The 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 13-5 run here. Paul outside. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Sohan, the pass to Champagne. And here is Barnes. 17-foot shot on the way. And the Spurs scoring again.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Johnson kicks to Young. To the middle, Capella. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And that one's good, Wembanyama.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Back to Young. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Young's got 11 points.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Wembanyama, a screen on Young. Here's Paul. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Daniels dishes to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Daniels. Collins, that's a two-pointer, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashe. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the 1. Rizashe in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Rizashe, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. At the wing position, Rizashe has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Okongwu with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Nance, and it's all evened up.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Johnson finds Vassell. Kicks it out to Collins. Rizashe with the steal. And the dunk by Rizashe.
Yeah, if you give Rizashe a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Outside, Jones. Vassell outside. Pass to Bassie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Vassell's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. Here's Daniels. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Hunter's checked in for Rizashe. And Trae Young subbed in for Daniels.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson with it. Sohan's there. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, gotta be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Hawks have gone a perfect 4-4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the foul on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Young taking his time here. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Ball finds Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists in the game. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovich has got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Atlanta. Ball outside. Takes it off the glass.
I think you could sense it that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
He had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
To the wing on the left. Zohan, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vassell. A 3 from Wembanyama. The rebound by Young. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
Outside for Wembanyama. Paul for 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Hawks who come out. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And when people talk about the future of this league, Stan, both of these teams are often mentioned.
Yeah, Brian, we're getting a glimpse of what the NBA will soon look like. There are some great young players up and down these rosters. These front offices have done great jobs.
So here's Portland's starting group. Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And here are the Trailblazers now. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Outside Sharp from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Paul. Right wing. Here's Champagnie, guarded by Sharp. Here's Wembanyama. Banked it in off the glass.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Paul with a steal. Pass to Champagnie. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Champagnie, guarded by Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes passes to Champagnie. Spurs need to get one up here. Barnes, no good. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. They trail by 1. Grant. Williams on the wing. Pass to Ayton. Here's Henderson. He's guarded by Paul. Another shot. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Champagnie. The ball's knocked loose. Grant with a steal. Paul with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Williams a screen on Barnes. Grant the pass to Sharp. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam. Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 8.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, "My hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind."
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Now here's Grant. 5 on the clock. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Kicks it out to Barnes. They get the rebound. Here's Champagny, guarded by Sharpe. Wembanyama screen. Goes back up. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Sharpe. Counted. 7 points in the game.
And his athleticism is big for Sharpe in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Henderson scanning the floor. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Devin Vassell out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Bassie in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Spurs trail by 4. Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, if you give up that lane that easily, you got to expect he's going to attack the rim with some force.
Here's Reith. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Now here's Simons. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Bassie pulls it in. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Reith. Collins against Simons. Thibault, a screen on Collins. Outside Thibault. Jacks up a 3. Bassie pulls it in. The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Here he goes. Pass to Thibault. Here's Avdia. And he jams it home with authority.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Bassey, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Portland leading. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Jones. Still no points. Vassell outside. On the wing, Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Collins a screen. Vassell passes to Johnson. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Simons going inside.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Vassell outside. Pass to Bassey. Back to Vassell. This one for 3. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Bassey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp with the backcourt set. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. And there's a pick. Paul passes to Champagnie. For the lead. Can't capitalize inside. And the Trailblazers shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Wembanyama, screen on Henderson. Here's a 3 from Paul. Drains the triple. Paul's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Paul after the basket by Portland. Outside for Wembanyama. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Champagnie, guarded by Sharp. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Barnes. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Henderson. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Right side Sharp. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Paul looking it over. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Clock at 6. To the wing, right side. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, Williams. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. San Antonio shooting their first free throw in this game. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Yeah, when he's inside, Paul is so good at finding those little creases.
Grant, the pass to Henderson. And there's the drive. Count it. Good. Henderson's got 8.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 15. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
55 seconds left in the third. Simons against Vassell. And he dunks it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Vassell. Johnson with it, now guarded by Simons. Simons against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Simons passes to Avdia. Out to Simons.
San Antonio.
Portland shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
First personal foul.
First one falls for him. And so Simons nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Jones feels it out. Into the lane. Vassell outside. The 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Devin Vassell, also Trey Jones out there. Keldon Johnson out there with Zach Collins. And it's Bassey in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. And the Spurs with possession here. Portland making their last shot. On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by Simons. 4 on the clock. Here's Collins. It's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Trailblazers lead by 3. Simons outside. Outside Thibault. Pass to Klingon. Back to Thibault. Avdia outside. Left side Thibault. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Thibault's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's Jones. Collins with a screen on Avdia. 5 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Collins. Offensive rebound. Bassey. Vassell outside. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Bassey. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Jones. Ayton finds Williams. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, some real artistry from Grant at the rim. Kind of shaming the defense with that one.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Barnes. Beyond the arc. And it's Portland with a rebound. Outside Sharp. Driving in. And here's Grant from the arc. Vassell with a rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Barnes. To the paint. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Trailblazers lead by 6. There's a screen. Outside Sharp. Williams passes to Sharp.
2 minutes remaining.
Wow! Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle, and the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sharp up top. Outside Thibault. Pass to Henderson. Clock at 6. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Ball drives in. Kicks it out to Barnes. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock. as the visiting squad fires right back with a three of their own.
Barnes, it's good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Henderson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Williams grabs the board. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Henderson drives in. Thibault on the wing. Henderson outside. Thibault, a screen on Vassell. Back to Thibault. Williams passes to Sharp. Fires the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The three from Barnes. That shot off the mark. No good there. So it's Portland picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played...
Well, Greg. This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Ayton is out there with Williams, and it's Grant in at the 3, the small forward. On defense, the Hawks. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Puts up a 3.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defense. End right now.
Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Williams.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Young pass to Roddy. Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. Young up top. Henderson defending. Young, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Henderson against Young, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Pass to Roddy. Hunter with it. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Ayton against Capella. Ayton kicks to Williams. Henderson outside. Sharp sets the pick for Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Sharp, that's good.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Young looking around. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hunter on the wing. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Sharp with a screen on Young. Pass to Sharp. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Grant. Sharp with it. Driving inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Young pass to Roddy. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but When he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's Grant following the three by Atlanta. Henderson dishes to Ayton. Henderson kicks to Williams. Back to Henderson. Over Young. Rebound by the Hawks.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Back to Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. The tray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers leading by 4. Henderson attacking. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Williams.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Sharp's got 8 points.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Young pass to Roddy. Young outside. Over to the wing. Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland ahead by 9 as the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Portland, Avdia is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Reith in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniel. Shot clock at 6. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that.
It's Okongwu, top of the key. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Reza Shea wide open. Sinks the triple. Reza Shea has got his first 3 points of the game.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Bogdanovich against Avdia. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Avdia's got his first points of the game.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Reza Shea. And here is Okongwu. Three-pointer, Daniel. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
Reza Shea with it, defended by Avdia. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu with a screen on Simon.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Thibault following the bucket by the Hawks. Left side, Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
So it's the Hawks now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Simon. Okongwu dishes to Daniels. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Trailblazers leading by 5. Simons surveying the D. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul.
Team second.
1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Reza Shea with the steal.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Pass to Sharp. Drives to the goal.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
No problems knocking that one down. Roddy's got 6. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Henderson outside. Takes the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Young outside. With 2 seconds left. And the shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 1. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Shots good from Young. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Pass to Roddy. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Grant gets a wide-open look. Off target with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Roddy. The kick out to Young. 5 to shoot. Capella trying to free himself up. And no good. Williams with the defensive effort. Portland trailing here. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been...
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 since...
Yes, sir. And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Sharp with this screen on Young. From the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Henderson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ayton. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks. Anderson with it, guarded by Hunter. Henderson passes to Sharp. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 3 points. Sharp's got 13.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Young from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Capella, the pass to Young. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Again, Young missing. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Williams finds Sharp. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 16 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Now, that's the kind of pressure Sharp will put on you. He's not one that's going to sit back. He will attack.
Capella sets a screen for Young. Pass to Hunter. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Riza in the corner. Clock at 6. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Trailblazers leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Reith. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Reith has got his first bucket in this one.
Simon's choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Nance. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Rizichet, defended by Thibault. A three from Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Pass to Rizichet. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers out in... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, they've got Klingon, Avdia out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Reith in at the power forward. And the call on the folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for
and this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Turning on the Jets here. Simon sees the gap and starts running fast.
The Hawks trail by 4. Daniels kicks to Nance. And the 3 off target. Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Nance. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizichet. Young is subbed in for Daniels. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Anthony Simons. Young, no one around. Atlanta again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Henderson. Sweet little floater. Henderson's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He was not pleased. He said, "You guys look dead out there." Told them they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, "This is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up." Guys.
Thank you, David. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And then Johnson with the jam.
And Trae Young playing floor general here. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Henderson against Young. Henderson passes to Sharpe. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Sharpe going inside, and then Sharpe with the dunk.
And Sharpe is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Johnson the screen. Back to Young. And the layup is good.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Wow. we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Got that one up quick. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bounce pass, Young. Capella kicks to Young. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Thibault. Portland leading by 7. Williams finds Henderson. Sharp on the wing. Drills it from outside.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Trailblazers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Portland moving the ball around. Sharp. A 3-pointer, no good. And Atlanta has possession. Johnson with a screen on Sharp. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush, that could be a backbreaker.
Well, we'll see how the other side responds here. They have to come up big.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Williams up on top. Pass to Grant. Ayton with it. Back to Grant. Money!
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Portland ball.
Here's Henderson driving in. Here's Williams. And Portland again with the bucket.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
So the Trailblazers win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. Paul taking his time here. Outside Barnes. To the paint. Champagnie, the pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
There's Young with the three. Another three for Atlanta.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Barnes the screen. Paul against Young. Pass to Champagnie. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Capella, screen on Barnes. Here's Robbie. Outside Young. Into the lane. Shakes him. Second chance shot. The kick out to Johnson. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Spurs. Young looking for an opening. 3 seconds left. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, DA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Takes the three. And Chris Paul with the three.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Wembanyama. Paul for 3. Capella with a rebound. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. The 3 is up. And Young is good from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Barnes the screen. Paul passes to Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 7-point differential. RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Pass to Roddy. There's the triple. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Paul. from deep. Wembanyama, he buries it from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Spurs trail by 6. Outside Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Young. Outside Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Pass to Roddy. Launches it from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Roddy. And the layup is good.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 of the 3. Then there's Zach Collins, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Bassey in at the 4. The Hawks lead by 3. Daniels passes to Okongwu, and there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul. Okongwu, a screen on Vassell. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Vassell outside. And he buries his first look.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Collins. No made baskets yet. 4 on the clock. Here's Bassey. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Pass to Johnson. Now Vassell fires from deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's a key shot by Vassell. He is very good at those corner threes, and that'll stretch the defense out.
It's stolen by Johnson. Back come the Spurs in transition. Jones from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. And he's all alone. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Okongwu. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And I applaud Bogdanovich's effort level, working hard to make the most of a forced turnover.
Atlanta leading by 3. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams and miss out on those big guys.
Here's Jones, following the score by Atlanta. Launches a three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Bogdanovich. Okongwu against Collins. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. They get it again. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Nance has got his second basket of the game. Bogdanovich against Jones. Pass to Vassell. A minute 9 left in the first half. Back to Jones. Collins with a screen on Bogdanovich. Johnson with it. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. And stolen by Jones. Lets it go from deep. It's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Here's Collins. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 34 seconds left in the second. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Nance. And here's Okongwu for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones. Here's Bassi. Here's Vassell. Defended by Bogdanovich. The kick out to Johnson. 3 seconds left. And the layup is good. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Roddy. And it's shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. 3-point lead. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Paul. Outside Barnes. Sohan outside. Shoots over Young. And Sohan gets it to go.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Young against Paul from behind the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Count the basket.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to Paul. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Pass to Roddy. This one for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. Poked loose. Gets stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Here's Roddy. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
Pass to Roddy. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Ball passes to Sohan. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6 for the lead. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Young from long range. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. The Hawks trailing. Young with it. He's got 10. Roddy, the pass to Young to halt the run. Look at Young, making it look easy.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Barnes with a screen on Young. Outside Barnes. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Roddy.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Young does it himself, all alone at the rim.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Outside Paul. Back to Sohan. Paul against Johnson. 20 feet out. Paul can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Johnson with a bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Paul passes to Barnes. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Barnes has got his first 3 points of the game.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Daniels. No good from outside. Here's Bassi. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hawks lead by 3. All right. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Johnson. And it's Bassi in at the 4. Bogdanovich, no good.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Kicks it out to Collins. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Outside Bogdanovich.
Spurs back. Charles Bassey. His first. Team first.
Bogdanovich against Vassell. Over to the left wing. The ball's knocked loose. Clock at 6. Here's Rizeshe, and he dunks it down.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizeshe's future in this league.
Jones against Bogdanovich. Jones misses. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich up top, covered by Johnson. There's the block. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Now here's Jones for 3. Collins sinks it from distance. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by Atlanta. Johnson for 3. They got the rebound. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now here's Jones. Vassell with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Jones feels it out. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Jones. Rejected by Okongwu.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Collins. Sohan comes in for Bassey. Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And the Hawks making a change here. Capella's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Collins checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach telling their team, this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively, 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game. A coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the plate and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Wembanyama to take the lead. Misses from short range. The Hawks have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Now here's Young. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Young sticks it from the corner.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. He's still feeling it. That one's good. Nothing but net. And it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Questionable shot selection in that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Paul. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes with a screen on Young. Back to Barnes to end the run. He connects! And now they trail by just 4.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Hunter's checked in for Johnson. On offense, here is San Antonio. Paul drives in, and it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
Collins with a screen on Young. Vassell outside. Let's go with a 3. No good there. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Hey.